Hey guys, Robbie Webster here. It's time for my November and October DVD and Blu-ray update. Sorry I didn't do one last month. As you guys know, I was very busy. I got married. I went on my honeymoon. It was great. I'm still posting videos for that. You'll actually see those before you see this. But let's just get started off here. I'll show this one first. And I already did a video about this, but I just want to show it again. For those of you who missed it, the Around the Country movie. A YouTube user, Cool Duder, and I'll put his link below. Him and his friend MJ Kelly. If you haven't watched their channel, you should watch it because it's really good. It's one of my favorite channels. It's one of the first ones that I subscribed to when I came onto YouTube. But yeah, basically him and his friend go on a cross country trip, and because his family moved to California. They moved all the stuff out there, and he had some business to take care of, so he went later. So him and his friend drove, and it was just it's a really cool movie. It's not, there's no editing or anything. It's just the two of them making it from one place to another. I mean, it's just really funny to watch them interact and fight with each other, and I just really liked it. And for those of you who know who he is, most of you do, if you like their Around the Town videos, you'll definitely like this. It's just like a Around the Town movie, except it's across the country, and it's really good. I really like the artwork on this, so definitely check this out. I think you can pick this up on Amazon for $10, or you can rent it as well, and I think that costs $2 or $3. So it's definitely worthwhile, and it'll help them out too. I think he only gets like $1 per disc. That's what he said. I think that's what he said. So yeah, just if you like these guys, you should pick this up. I mean, it's only $10. Alright, but now I'll show you the Blu-rays. And the first one I'm going to show you was my second favorite movie of the summer, and that was Toy Story 3. Now, for those of you who remember, I have the Steelbook case that I got from Best Buy when I pre-ordered. But the thing is, I was on my honeymoon the week this came out, so I couldn't pick it up at the Best Buy that I pre-ordered it at. So I ended up buying it at Target out in Florida for $22. This is just the 2-disc version, and I wanted to get the 3-disc version at the Best Buy, and I figured I'd be able to get it for the as most of you know, when you buy a new release movie, it's $5 to $10 cheaper than it will be the second week. So when I got back from my trip, it was the second week, and I figured they'd let me get the good price, because I pre-ordered it. I paid $7.50 down. They wouldn't let me do that. So now I'm just waiting for it to go on sale at Best Buy, and then I'll pick up another copy. I'll probably give it as a gift this Christmas, because I don't need to. And to be honest, I don't think I really need the 3-disc. I'm not sure what the difference is, if there's more special features. I don't know. This has, you know what, I think it's just because it has the DVD. This one probably doesn't. It probably just has a digital copy. Oh no, it doesn't. Yeah, that's all it is an extra DVD, which I really don't need. Usually when I buy those, I have a friend that pays me $5 for the DVD, because I really don't need it. But the next one I got, and you guys saw me do an Around the Town video of this, where I went to see it in the theater, and I really enjoyed this movie. It's How to Train Your Dragon, and I saw this in 3D, and this was actually the first movie that I saw that was 3D throughout the whole movie. I know I'm behind the times, but I really don't like spending that kind of money to see 3D movies. I'd rather just see the 2D movie and not have to pay twice as much. But yeah, this was really cool. I thought it was really funny. I thought the animation was cool. And the dragon that he has, and I can't remember the name, what they call it. This dragon's face looks exactly like my cat's face, Solomon. You might have seen it in the video. It's not my cat, it's my parents' cat, but I had that cat when I was in middle school, and they've had him for probably 10 or 12 years. And I love that cat so much, and the face just reminds me of him, and it's just so cute. Some of the things the dragon does just reminds me of my cat. It's so funny. But the next one, the last Blu-ray I got, I have a lot of Blu-rays, I just have to watch them. Thing is, I'm trying to watch them with Hannah, and this was a movie that I got to experience with Hannah for the first time. By the way, we're going to definitely have to film a Friday Night Ritual, because she hasn't seen like anything. She was so sheltered before we got married. She wasn't allowed to watch any movies. It was crazy. So we just watched Jurassic Park for the first time. She had never seen it. She had never seen almost anything. But this one is one that we just watched last night, and we both really liked it. I've always liked this movie, and she enjoyed it too. It's The Sixth Sense, by M. Night Shyamalan. It's it's not his first movie, but it's the one that really made him popular. I really like this. It's probably my second favorite of his films. But yeah, I definitely recommend this. If you've never seen this, I mean, you're way behind the times. But it's good. It's definitely worth picking up. But you can get it right now for $7.99 at Best Buy on sale. It's on sale this week. Now I'm going to move on to the TV series. And the first one I'm going to show you is a series that my family and I watched the pilot episode back when it first came on. But I don't think we ever watched any of the other episodes unless they watched it without me, because it might have been on too late. But it's Earth 2, and it's really cool. It's about this people that lead this expedition. Basically, Earth is overpopulated, and a lot of people have to live on space stations because there's just no room on Earth. And a lot of the people that live on the space stations have actually never been able to visit Earth. So there's like this disease that's coming about because of the prolonged, like, as each generation keeps being born on space stations or whatever, they're getting this illness, and they're not lasting very long. I think they're dying at age 13. So these people decided to lead an expedition to this planet that they had discovered. They had sent a probe there or something, and they thought that it might be habitable, so they were going to go there, and they end up going there, and this show is just all about their adventures there. I've only watched, I think, the first 6 episodes so far, and I really like it. It's got some corny stuff in it, but it's a really good sci-fi television series. I think it was from '92. But yeah, I enjoy this, and if you can find it cheap, I think I got it for $15. It's worth $15. I paid $20. So if you can find it for that, I recommend picking it up. Well, the next one I got, you guys remember I talked about Mad Men. I got the first season. I was so addicted to it, but yeah, I ended up buying season 2, and I blew through that, and I also picked up season 3. There's not much more to say about it. It's really good. I wish there were a few more, like, I don't know, everybody's going to think I'm stupid because this is so popular, but I don't know, it's not like I'm in love with it, but it is addicting. I do enjoy it. I really love the guy who plays the main actor. I haven't watched it in so long now, it's been like a month, so I can't remember the name of the guy. But yeah, I really like it. It's worth watching. It's definitely an adult show, though. The next ones I never got into this series, but I saw one episode, and I thought it was so funny. I had to start watching it, especially when I saw them on sale. I got the first 2 seasons of The Big Bang Theory. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just getting over a cold. I got the first 2 seasons. This show is so funny. I relate to, like, so many different character traits that all 4 of the main characters have. I just love it. And there's nothing wrong with being a nerd. And this show is just, I don't know, it's just hilarious. And I'll tell you a quick funny story from our honeymoon. When we got out of the Shrek 3D ride at Universal Studios, there were people taking pictures with Donkey and Fiona. They were like people dressed up as it, and the donkey, it sounded they had a microphone, and it sounded exactly like Eddie Murphy, and he was just making wisecracks at everything. This guy was hilarious. And Hannah went and stood up there, and I was going to take her picture, and Donkey told her, he's like, "Who's that guy taking your picture? How'd he get with you? He must have worked the Big Bang Theory angle on you," or something like that. But the way he said it was so funny, like, everyone was laughing. But yeah, keep your eyes out for those Universal Studios videos. There's going to be one for each theme park, and they're probably going to be 2 parts for each one, because there's just so much video I recorded. And also, make sure you watch the Kennedy Space Center video too. That one's going to be good. I'm uploading it now. I had to upload it a second time because for some reason it was removed. I have no idea why. There's nothing copyrighted in it. I don't understand. But anyways, now I'm going to move on to the DVD movies. First one I got is a classic, which I had never seen. You guys have to tell me about these classic movies, because I mean, I don't know. I never went to school and studied film or anything. I just go by hearsay. And this one has been recommended to me for a long time. It's Alfred Hitchcock's North by Northwest. And I am a fan of Alfred Hitchcock. I've seen a lot of his movies, but I've never seen this one. A lot of people say it's his best, and I really like it. It's really good. There's just so many twists and turns. Basically, the main character, he's an advertising agent, and he's going to dinner with some clients. and he gets up because he has to go send a telegram. When he gets up, these two guys grab him, they put a gun to him and tell him to get into a car. They basically have mistaken him for like an FBI agent that's been trying to get their boss, because their boss is like a big time criminal. And so basically they try to kill him, and like all this crazy twists and turns happen. And it's just an amazing film. If you can find this, actually, you know what? I have two of these, so maybe I'll list one of them on eBay for. I'll start it at 99 cents, and if people want it, I mean, you can come bid on it. I have good shipping rates on there, so I'll put my eBay link below too. The next one I got, this was another one that I had just seen for the first time. It was Spies Like Us, and the reason I bought it, I found it for $3, but I didn't know what it was, so I didn't buy it. Then I was watching Family Guy, and there was an episode where they spoofed it, and I was like, man, now I don't know what any of these jokes mean, so I had to watch the movie. It was really funny. I really liked it. Starring Dan Aykroyd and Chevy Chase. Just a really funny movie about these two guys that become spies. They're basically two screw-ups, and yeah, it's just really funny, and you can. I got this at Big Lots for $3, and it is a widescreen version. I don't think they ever released it or it's full screen. I don't think they ever released it in widescreen, so that's the one downside. But for $3, definitely worth it. It's a classic, and I really liked it. The next one I got, I wasn't expecting much out of this, but I bought it because I don't know. I just really like Mel Gibson. I know a lot of people hate him. But I like his films. I don't think he's like a good actor or anything. I don't think he's that has that great of an acting talent at all. But he does have a lot of good roles. And this one I actually like this a lot. And I remember watching this as a kid and I liked it. I had just forgotten. It also has it's Forever Young, starring Mel Gibson and I'm forgetting the name of the two actresses. Let me look. Jamie Lee Curtis. Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis is like the main one, and then the other one, I don't know her name. But Elijah Wood is in this as a child, and I always remember watching the scene where Mel Gibson taught him how to fly in the treehouse, and I don't know, I just like this. It's about a guy, basically, he's in love with this woman, and he's about to propose to her, but before he can, she's hit by a car, and she goes into a coma, and they say she's never going to wake up. And he's just devastated. At the same time, one of his best buddies, he's a test pilot, so one of his best buddies is working on a secret like project, and he builds this thing that's gonna cryogenically freeze a person, and they're looking for test subjects. So he volunteers to be the test subject, but over time he was forgotten about, and he was just the cryogenic chamber was just left in a warehouse. And then one day Elijah Wood and this little kid, his friend, is they're playing in the warehouse and they accidentally open it up and he's inside all frozen. So basically it goes, I think it was in the 60s or 50s that he froze himself, and he wakes up in like 1992. So yeah, it was really cool. I enjoyed it, and this was another one that was $3 at Big Lots. Next one I got, I ordered this off of eBay, and I accidentally ordered an import. And I'm not sure if it's a bootleg or if it's legitimate. They were allowed to release it over there. But it's a Coen Brothers film. I think it was their first one or their second one. It's called Blood Simple. And, I mean, it has a pretty simple story, but I mean, I really liked it. I thought it was really cool. There were some cool plot twists in it. And it's basically, I don't know, like I'm not going to say much about it because I did watch this a long time ago. And I don't want to say the wrong thing, but yeah, it's pretty decent. And you can buy it for like a couple dollars. The import was a couple dollars on eBay. So, yeah, it's worth watching. I liked it. The next one I got, I've been wanting to watch this movie for a long time, since before Shia LaBeouf was even popular, because I liked him in the show, Even Stevens. I thought he was hilarious. But over time, he's kind of turned into, like, just a douchebag. He's had some crappy roles. I really didn't like Transformers 2. But, it's the greatest game ever played. It's a Disney film, and it stars, Shia LaBeouf, and I think, who was the other guy in it? Jeez, I don't even know his name, so I'm not going to say it. But it's directed by Bill Paxton. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking Bill Paxton was in it for some reason, but he actually directed it. But it's about this amateur, oh great, now I'm forgetting what happened in this one now. He's an amateur golfer. He's like in high school, and he was really good. And he lived across the street from a golf course that was actually going to host, I think it was the U.S. Open, and yeah, it was the U.S. Open, the U.S. Open Championship, and basically they want to like create the people that are running it want to create some kind of a news story. They have this guy that's like the greatest champion. He'd be like Tiger Woods now. He's in England and he's coming to play in the U.S. Open. He had won the Open before, and then he didn't play again after that. So he was coming there to try to win it again, and basically he was the favorite to win. And this kid, they let him play in it because they're trying to create like some kind of a news story or whatever. And the story that happens is amazing. The editing in this is great. I love the way that they edit it. It's one of the best sports movies that's come around in a while. Definitely worth picking this up. The next one I got, this is like my third time I've had Memento in this these DVD updates. It's crazy. I just keep getting more and more. This one someone gave to me. I bought a whole ton of DVDs at the same time, and this was in it. It's a cool version. It's like a file, like the guy's file, and it's really cool. So I just show you that. I also have the Blu-ray and I have the regular DVD edition. So now I have 3 editions of that. The next one, I just got this back from my friend who's borrowed it for over 6 years. This was one of the first DVDs that I ever bought. And it is a little dinged up on the corners now, but you can't really tell. But it's my favorite Quentin Tarantino film, Pulp Fiction. This is just an amazing film starring Uma Thurman, John Travolta, Bruce Willis, Samuel L. Jackson. It has like a lot of good actors in it, a lot of cool things. I'm not going to say anything about it. All I'm going to say is watch it. If you've never seen it, watch it. I'm sure all of you have seen it. It's just an amazing movie. Next one I got is another Quentin Tarantino film, and I can't believe that I found this for $6 at Walmart in this edition, and it's in perfect condition. It's Jackie Brown, and it stars Samuel L. Jackson and what's the girl's name? Pam Grier, and Robert De Niro's in it. But this is really cool. It's about these criminals that are using this. Jackie Brown is a stewardess, and she's transporting money from I think Mexico to the United States. This guy's drug money, and it just has this, it's just a typical Quentin Tarantino film with all the dialogue and whatnot. Great story. Really like this. It's one of my favorite of his. I think number 1 is Pulp Fiction. Number 2 is Inglourious Basterds. And number 3 is Jackie Brown. Then after that, I put Reservoir Dogs. But yeah, that was good. All right, we're almost done. The next one I got is Home Alone 2. And now I don't have Home Alone 1. I really want to get it. I want to get it on Blu-ray too. But if anybody has like an extra copy or something that they're willing to sell or trade, I mean, I have a lot of stuff that I'm looking to sell or trade. So just let me know, because I'm looking for it. But it's kind of like a little too much. $10. I don't really spend $10 on DVDs anymore. I'm looking for bargains. I think I bought this one for $4. So, and it was brand new too. So yeah, Home Alone 2. It's a great Christmas movie. I'll probably be watching it closer to the holidays. I love watching that around the holidays. The next one I got, this is one that I promised myself I would never buy, but then I saw it for $3. I had to get it for $3. I mean, I can't even really stand watching it, but I figured I have every other M. Night Shyamalan movie. This is the one that I really don't like of his. The Happening. It's just really hard to watch. Basically, for some reason, everybody just starts like involuntarily committing suicide, and you don't know why. There's like a big twist at the end, like all of his films. This is definitely his worst film. It stars Mark Wahlberg. That was really disappointing because I like Mark Wahlberg too, and I was looking forward to it when we went to see it in the theater, and I was just so disappointed. This came out the same weekend as The Incredible Hulk, and I chose this over the Hulk, and the Hulk was so much better. But yeah, you can get this for $4 right now at Walmart. That's why I bought it. Or yeah, 4 or 3. I think it's 4. Next one I got is another one that I really don't like, but my friend gave it to me because he picked up the Blu-ray. And you guys are gonna kill me for not liking this because a lot of you are just big into it, but I just didn't enjoy it. I didn't think it had a great story or anything. I mean, it was okay. I thought it was just like I don't know. I just didn't like it. Boondock Saints. I don't know, maybe you guys can tell me like if I'm missing something, but the story just seemed like really juvenile. The whole scene with Willem Dafoe cross-dressing was just like disgusting to me. I couldn't stand it. But yeah, that's why I put this one last, so that those of you who don't watch my whole video wouldn't hate on me as much. But anyways, guys, that was my Blu-ray and DVD update for October and November. Thanks for watching, and make sure you go back and watch all those movie videos from my honeymoon, because I put a lot of effort into those, and a lot of time on my honeymoon filming those, because I knew it was stuff that you guys would like to see. I'm sorry, I keep coughing. I really appreciate all the comments and the thumbs up that you give me. It's really encouraging. That's the reason that I like posting videos. I just like getting feedback and talking to new people and meeting people. It's just great. Thanks guys so much for watching. Bye.